Hi everyone, this is Fumu. So today is actually a patch day, so there is not going to be any guild battle going on, so I don't have any guild battle matches today. But I realized that I haven't really shown the details of my arena teams at the moment, so I kind of wanted to go over those real fast as kind of the filler for that, and then we'll just do our arena matches, and we'll call it good there. Right now they are doing the double medal event for Arena, so that's always helpful. And today is the day after a reset, so we'll see kind of how the matchups are looking. But this is my main account. I just started putting thumbnails on my videos, so it kind of talks about real briefly the characters that are on there. But Mont, Liart, and Thancred are my core. Liart I mainly use because I don't have Fredricka on this account, so I wanted a ranger with sharpshoot, and I had pulled the Fredricka vision card, and Liart is basically the next unit who can use that the best, and I ended up not even using the card because I felt like Horned Castle was maybe outputting a bit more damage. I actually haven't looked at kind of the side-by-side comparison with them, but at least just on paper it helped. So, but Mont's got our Vow of Love for some, aggro cheesing, and then Thancred has the Final Fantasy Tactics Vision card for that agility boost to everyone. The agility card I was only able to get to 1 star. The event is literally ending today, so it's basically just going to be a big old rip. I was actually kind of thinking about it. It's kind of really disappointing that the shops don't have kind of in the random assortment of, how like you can buy the shards for characters in the shop. There's not an equivalent for Vision cards. I was kind of sad with that, as kind of like a random roll one. At least give me a chance to get some Vision cards outside of just pulling constantly. But maybe it's a balancing thing, or maybe something they didn't consider. I don't know. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. We are getting small unit bonus from Mont, but I do not design my arena teams around the unit bonus. It looks like... Well, I got bumped back to the 50Ks, which was kind of expected. We actually may go ahead and take this one. Liart is going to be able to take out that Mediana hopefully quickly. The Ramza may hit us decently with the Shimmering Blades, but we'll see. Mont did actually just hit 99 recently, and Liart can get up to 99. It's just, I'm on that grind. So I'll stop talking and we'll go ahead and get into it. Kind of delaying on there. But yeah, Liart I kind of wanted on there, and as opposed to anyone else. I was using Y'shtola for a while, but Liart is specifically on there because I wanted someone to be able to hit really far range. Now you could use like someone like Raya Ryu or something like that, but Liart was my lightning pick. My dark pick was Ziza, so it just kind of fell into Liart working out. So, and it's kind of fun to explore with a character that we don't see very often. So that is actually interesting. If you've seen some of my previous day videos, Thancred usually moves before Mont, and now I think because of the level difference, Mont moves before Thancred, which kind of threw off the usual buffing pattern at the start. So that's very, very interesting to me. We did see a real quick sharpshoot on the Ramza, knocking off a fair chunk of health. We're going to get the Cosmo Plume, and Liart's the only one who gets hit by it, but she does survive. That's very, very surprising to me. Mont's going to get up there, go ahead and take out the Ramza. Nice. Thancred just one-shotting the Gafgarian. And, okay. So it didn't hit the Mediana as hard as I would like, but she wasn't using an ability, so that's kind of... I should say expected. I'll be very excited once I can get a really good bow on Liart. Right now I don't really have one. Fina is my current light pick since I've finished Thancred as far as I can get him. So now I can take those light resources and start using them on another character. So Fina's is going to be decent for Liart, but not the greatest thing in the world. But it'll have more attack than like the Great Bow +1 or whatever I've got on on the art right now. So, and once we get that quality of life change for weapons and armor in regards to the skill abilities, then I will absolutely be more willing to go ham and develop the weapons for my characters. But at the moment, since we don't have that, it's very risky to waste some of those limited resources, at least, you know, like the Lionheart recipes and the Nagarok recipes for stuff like that. I could maybe do a bit more with the Nagarok at the moment, because I do have over 100 of them, but who knows. Part of me is a little concerned if I need to swap around position placement now because I'm moving before Thancred. I wonder if I just need to make a change or something there. It kind of bugs me that that happens now. Alright, we're gonna get Supercharge in. Nice! Knock out that Ryu. Ooh, Eldo's surviving, but Liart's gonna pick this off here. So no damage taken by anyone just yet. We just have the opposing Mont to take care of. Stone Throw, not doing a whole lot. Beastbreaker, why do you use Beastbreaker? I thought Killer Blade was the same AP, but it could be wrong. Yeah, Mont's pretty tanky, so... But it is a Knight subclass. I think it's just a slash resistance, honestly. Yeah, we got this in the bag. No concerns, it was just more so how long it was going to take. Alright, so number 2 down. And look at that, we're already close to the 30k mark. Number, like, your rank really fluctuates at the start of this. Alright, into number 3 here. Oh, the name is just ... Okay. Let's take a look at this team here, though. It's 58, so a little higher. An Etre. I am going to try this because I'm very curious what they've done with their Etre. The level is a little higher than usually Comfy, but I want to see how this goes. I'm willing to take that risk, y'all. But I have Etre on my alt account for the PvP team, so I'm still trying to figure out, you know, what exactly to do with her. So seeing what someone else has done with her may be helpful. His entire team moved before mine. That's very interesting. Now, Mithril Claws is one thing I do need to get on my Etre for my old account. I haven't done much grinding there. Supercharge on the Etre? Seems to be. Okay, so the Etre is decently tanky. Yeah, that Etre has a lot of health. I really need to revisit my build. I'm very curious what equipment is on this Etre. But the Etre's out of there. Ramsey getting the Shimmering Blade in there. Gefgarian also going for the Mont. Ooh, you softened yourself up, but didn't have enough AP. Mont might die. Yeah, Blasting Zone coming in. Alright, yeah, Mont's down. Kind of expected when you take a ton of hits like that. Surviving the Shimmering Blade, we're gonna have a Blasting Zone come in, but I don't... Oh, well, Gefgarion's dead anyway. I was gonna say, Gefgarion's probably gonna move. So, alright, so Ramza taken out by the Blasting Zone. It was very intriguing with that Etre, though, because it had more health than I anticipated. I need to take a look at the stats of my Etre on my alt account and see what I can maybe improve on. I think I still got, like, a leather shirt or something on her. And again, like... I think this new event that's coming up is going to be very handy, because I think we actually get the armor books. So I'm probably going to go pretty ham on the event, at least on my main account. I'll have to do what I can on the alt account. But being able to develop some of that, you know, some of those armor pieces will definitely help in regards to the like health of my units and stuff like that. I think it is time to challenge my account a little bit here. Because this really intrigues me. We have a pretty decently even matchup. Alright, let's go for it. Normally, people would recommend just try to get your rank as high and go for the easy fights. I'm honestly not too worried about my rank. You know, while it'd be nice to be doing successful all the time, I find it more intriguing to see what my team can handle. So, we're going to see how this goes. Alright, typical round starts here. The Art's doing a supercharge on the Mont? Yeah, okay. Stone throw on the Mont. We're probably gonna get a Cosmo Plume to her face here in a moment. We got a Valve Love kind of interfering here. And again, the Aurora just doesn't happen. I don't understand that. Alright, so Liard's taken out. Mont takes pretty heavy damage here. Yeah, Mont's probably gonna go down. Yep. Alright, so it's all up on Thancred. Blasting Zone pulling through. I think the biggest things are gonna be... Mediana is my main concern, but it's a 3-on-1, so it's kind of overwhelming. The Jugular Rip kind of helps. First Strike coming through. They're kind of outspeeding my guys, which is what I'm mainly concerned about. Yep, and there it goes. Okay. So yeah, just a little outpowered, I think, mainly. Liart going down instantly kind of sucked. If that was Fredricka, I don't think that would have happened. And I probably just need to visit my gear, I think. To try to improve Liart's health. That will, in general, I think, help. Because I think her base is only like a little over 1,000. She's very squishy. And Mediana is just a little squishier, I would say. If her range was a little higher, then I think that would have worked out a little easier. So, let's see. In general, this is a, you know, it was a higher ranked account. I think it was 62, and I think, did I just hit 62 or am I 61? I just hit 62. So we're out leveling everywhere, actually. This should go decently easy. YOLO. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna matter in regards to placement. I don't want to really concern myself too much with that. I know in the original arena map, where it was, you know, just the wall and then the two elevated bleachers? I don't know what you want to call those. But in that format, I think Liart was doing pretty well, because she could start off from her starting position, I believe, picking at something. So this one's I don't know if it's probably the same size, just different terrain aspect. And we're still hitting things despite line of sight, but who knows. Alright, so we got a Rallying Cry off on the Ramza. I think I saw a Tailwind right off the bat, but the Supercharge is going to do some decent damage. The Shivering Blade, okay, Valve Love helping out. Killer Blade's going to take that Ramza out, get him out of here. We're already on the defense here. The Art's going to charge in a little bit, that's going to be a little scary. Ooh, okay, Valve Love helping out. Please move closer, thank you. It's like, you gotta protect this Liart, my dude. Alright, the Heart of Stone I think is actually going to be pretty important too, because that increase to the defense is going to help, you know, with Mont being the tank here. We're already seeing less beefy hits. The Aurora is helping with that regen, just to restore all that back. Like, we're doing pretty good. Alright, got a Blasting Zone. I hope that's a Supercharge. Yep. I really wish she would use Mega Charge more often, but I bet it's an AP thing. So, perfect. Alright, so beat that one decently easy. So it was just number 4. You know, we did try that one just to challenge our account. Unfortunately, it ended up not working in the way that I anticipated, but I think that's just mainly because Liart didn't have as much range as, say, like a Fredricka. you know, something like that. I would love to get Fredricka on this account because I obviously got all the free shards that were offered previously, but we'll see. I've got Fredricka on the alt account, but not built because currently I'm trying to build Orlandeu. That's the lightning pick there. So, yeah, that's all the arena stuff on the main account. So give me just a moment here, and we're going to switch over to the alt account. Alright, so we're back here on the alt account. Just wanted to kind of show the team format at the moment. So yeah, we've still got Metal Knuckles on this, and I think that's just mainly because that's the highest attack that I have built at the moment. Because I put I shouldn't say a fair amount of resources, but you know, a decent amount. Although I think we can sacrifice maybe a little bit of the attack to get the evade in there. It just really stinks with the negative crit. The agility may be helpful though. Yeah, we're probably gonna do that. We'll swap those out. But we got a maxed out leather clothing, or leather shirt, I think is what I called it earlier. But the main reason why I use this is because it was really easy to just make sure I got max stats on this. We're getting 2 evade here, we're getting the defense and spear, which kind of helps, instead of having to rely on the RNG. And then we've got the decent amount of HP. So that's kind of helpful. I don't think I've got, yeah. None of the hats are built, so yeah. And we've got the leather clothing on everyone. She does have the boxer badge because she's the only TMR unit I've got at the moment. We've got the fully maxed out Excalibur on here. If you're just trying to look for something to use on a unit, this is pretty decent because you guarantee yourself 120 attack on your sword at level 30. So the downside is there's no passive abilities or anything, so eventually you will want to upgrade to another sword of some sort. But I'm not worrying about that too much until we get that quality of life that I mentioned. Mediana, I do need to level this staff. I'm surprised I haven't done that yet. Let's go and swap that to this here, because that's better than level 1. She's got a maxed out leather clothing for a little bit of bulk. So, all in all, you know, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but this does get the job done. I may actually... I think I've got this on here mainly for the agility. I'm curious... No, none of the others really kind of need what they've got. I wonder if it's maybe worth it to put someone who's got like a max HP, but maybe a better one. I'll look into that. This would not be the one to go for, though, because the minus agility I don't like. I'll figure that out. I may look at like a max HP option to try to help build some bulk on folks. But we'll really have to see kind of what the best option for that is. So, come back to that, I think. So, anyway, getting distracted. One of the things, too, is we were talking about maybe getting Shadow Links in here over Etre, but Etre is just my highest level unit at the moment, so we've been rocking with her and trying to see what we can do. So, enough chatter, let's go ahead and get into it. We'll just go for the top one, because YOLO. Ooh. Yeah, it's going to be annoying. We know that. The Shadow Links, depending on how it's built, could also be annoying. But, YOLO. Again, I'm not too worried about the rank. I think this is just mainly trying to help show certain matchups with certain characters that we don't see very often. You don't see Etre on a whole lot of teams, that's why I was very excited to see it earlier. You don't see... Mediana's kind of off and on, I would say. You see it more in guild battles, I think. Oh no! Yikes. Alright, well I guess we won't be seeing that match. No idea how that went. But yeah, you don't see Mediana too much. She's a great nuke, and if she's one of your best units, then by all means, but she's just squishy, and I think that's why she doesn't see a whole lot of play. You know, in the high level. Don't have Stern on either account. Orlandeu's on this one, but it's going to be real dicey if I'm even going to be able to get it past LB3. I think LB3 with Full Awakening is going to be pretty strong, but it's kind of tough to say what's going to happen with that. So I'm like 30 shards away. Oops, I went to guild and not duel. 30 shards away from LB4, which would be nice because then I unlock the TMR slot. I just don't have any Team Mars to really use. Oh, I didn't use my orb. Perfect. So, oh, but my matchup changed. Ooh, do we go for the Engelbert? Engelbert's kind of a butt. Ooh, level 79 Mediana? I don't know on that. Maybe not. Alright. Let's take a look. We got an Elda. Pretty high level. The Gilgamesh kind of a little spooky. Let's take a look at the Stern. Yeah, this is a team I like seeing. So they do have some decent picks here. We've got the Stern, the Ayaka, and we have the Orlandeu, all level 50, which means that they may not have access to a whole lot of skills that they normally would. But in general, they're pretty decent picks just from you know, kind of what they start off with their kit. We could see decently sized shurikens off of this. We're gonna see heals, like for sure the Limit Break's gonna heal quite a bit. So I think it's gonna be up to Mediana to see if she can take out a dude fast enough or take out the Ayaka fast enough. We do have a Golden Blade on the Stern, so it's built a little bit. Good hit with the Terror Slash though. Yep, there's the Angelic Grace. Being able to heal it all the way through, but that's alright. Ooh, Shuriken missed. Going after Orlandeu. I wonder if there's a Valve Glove there or something. There might be. But Crush Armor's going to take him out. Ayaka's going to do probably a comment or something. Cosmoplume's going to take out the Stern. So it's just this Ayaka. Oh, Ruin. Okay, so it's a Green Mage setup. Crush Armor take out the Ayaka. Easy peasy, baby. I really don't know what build is going to be best for Ayaka. A lot of folks do recommend the Time Mage, and I agree. I don't like having Ayaka just on White Mage. She wastes a lot of her TP doing, you know, like Protect and Shell and stuff, and you want those things available. Like, you want TP available for Cure, you know, kind of the healer's job. Now, granted, we don't see the Cure a whole lot. Like, generally where I see it is at the beginning of guild battles on the second rounds where a team's already taken some damage. There's a little bit of time for the healer to actually heal up a tad bit before running into the fray. But that's generally where the cures will come off, because really this isn't too far off from Rocket Tag, kind of the D&D issue where it's like just try to kill him before you get killed. So healers kind of have a tough time. Let's see here. This was an Orlandeu Mediana. I forget the third. Mont. Okay. We got a Crush Armor in the Mediana, kind of reaching over there. Half HP though, so that's okay. Going for the Blizzard. Maybe a Blizzara. We'll see. Nope, just Blizzard. I think Mediana's probably gonna die. No. Okay, doesn't go for the Crush Armor again. Getting around there, gonna go ahead and bop on the Mediana. Blizzard's gonna take out Orlandeu. Crush Armor taking out Mont. It's just the Mediana. Mediana's probably gonna be... Nope, never mind. I didn't take a look at the turn order. I didn't realize Etre got a turn before Mediana did. I was expecting the Cosmoplume to kind of come out of nowhere and take out like Etre or something. Alright. Get to our third match here. Take a look at this one. Oof. Maybe not. This one? How are you? I'm a little worried from the Mediana level, but it's the same as mine. The Mont level is a little high. Stern level, we'll try this. We'll try this. I don't see this going very well, but we'll see. Okay, so into the match. Typical round starts here. Mediana moving pretty quickly over there. Fresh armor? Nice. Almost taking out the Mediana. What's actually really important to note there is that Mont actually took up the spot that Mediana would have been able to stand to actually get a hit off on Orlandeu. So, very interesting. Sad to see the Surge Strike missed, and Etre unfortunately getting taken out by this Power Break. Crush Armor kind of wasted on the Mediana, which is unfortunate to see, but do what you can. Cosmo Plume coming in. Decent damage on the Mont at least. Looks like it may have missed the stern. We didn't see that in the map. Bap. Okay, decent hit there on the stern. Blizzari coming through taking out stern. And then Mont is our only remaining matchup. Blizzard. Nice. Alright, so low magic resistance on the tanks, which is typical. And I think that's why I'm kind of confident in some of those matchups against tanks, because all it takes is Mediana surviving, and that's what Valve Love is trying to help with, as far as just kind of keeping things off of others. So it works out in that sense. Alright, so what was that? Going into number 4 now? Yeah, number 4. Sephiroth. You aren't Sephiroth. Yeah, you're gonna kick my butt. Alright, no. Let's look at this one. Oof. My goodness, dude. Work on your rank. Clayco. What you got? Got a Fredricka. Will I lose this one? Probably. Do I need to test my team up against a Fredricka? Absolutely. I need to find an answer to Fredricka. Part of me feels like Etre could be the answer, because it's Earth, and I don't know offhand who has the missile resistance out there, aside from the gunners who I think increase missile resistance, or maybe I'm thinking missile attack. But we need an answer to Fred. I feel like she is very PvP dominant. So we need to get that under control. So we outsped on all of the characters, so that's good in some senses. Mediana taking a good hit. Luckily we didn't get a sharpshoot right off the bat. Blizzard? Yeah, Blizzard's going to be able to hit, at least. Take a little bit off the Orlandeu. Crush Armor. So we've almost got the Mont taken care of. Fredricka's probably... No, okay. Not going to take out my Mediana. I'm alright with that. I love helping out, but that body slam hurt. Oof. Yeah, Orlandeu is just about out of here. Fredricka has a choice to make. Nice. Okay, so Etre getting in there and doing a fair amount of damage against the Fredricka. What's very interesting there is that Valve Love did not actually do any aggro against the Butterfly Sting. Very interesting to see that. Orlandeu's going to go down, but that's okay. We're in enough of advantage here to go ahead and bop the Orlandeu and take the match. What was really cool too is we saw a smart use of Drain, which we don't see very often from the AI. Actually recovering health. Alright, so that got us into the 13Ks. A lot of this is just mainly because of the unit bonus. I think Orlandeu is giving me a 100% bonus or whatever it is. So, again, I'm not too worried about my rank. I just very much am intrigued by certain character matchups. So, alright, final round here. Let's take a look at this top one. The 85 Orlandeu has me spooked. Pretty spooked. Not gonna lie. Because that means Crush Armors are gonna come in very, very heavy. The rest of the team I'm not worried about, but it's Crush Armors from this guy that I think I might avoid that team for. Nope. That was a very stacked team, holy cow. Rusty, what you got? Oof. The Ziza matchup would be interesting, but that's a whale account. Finishing your Ramza. Ooh, I like the look of this one because it'll be challenging for Mediana. Etre is not going to do a whole lot in this match. I know this. Guarantee it. Might be able to focus on the Orlandeu, but I imagine Thancred's probably got a Vow of Love on. So it's going to be real tough to kind of control who's going to hit who. It'd be interesting if I could do match making on this, which I may look to do that on my live stream. So I think that would be decently interesting and better stream content than just grinding all day. Crush Armor, no, we needed her. Why does Crush Armor have so much range? That's nutty. Alright, well this sucks. So Terror Slash is going to do a decent hit on the Orlandeu. Illusion coming in. I think the Thancred's going to be a big old pain in the butt. Etre's getting up and into the fray. That's a little scary. We're going to take out the Orlandeu, which is good. We've got at least one down, with no HP on the taking out on the others. Third Eye hopefully will come in clutch. Ooh, it's a Jump Dragoon. I hate Jump Dragoons. No! Or I'm sorry, Dragoon Thancreds is what I meant. They are just so evasive. Because they're only going to sit here and jump. I'm probably going to lose this one. Yeah, Etre's out. Both these units have slashing resist. Man, I hate Dragoon Thancred so much, man. Yep, stun. That's going to seal the deal right there. Unfortunate. But no, Dragoon Thancred's, you know, it's kind of hit or miss. Like, I honestly really like the abilities that Gunbreaker gives Thancred. So that's why I don't have him set up on Dragoon myself. But also in like matchmaking, Dragoon Thancred is awful. Because all it takes, unless your casting time is really, 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 really low, all it takes is just like a single sidestep to make the unit move. Because it's only a panel target. There's no way to unit target. So, yeah, I don't know. Kind of personal thoughts on the Dragoon Thancreds, but they're a butt to go up against, mainly just because they avoid a lot. So we're gonna pop into the Mog Shop here because oh wait, no, I think I'm thinking of Friend. Yeah, I'm thinking of Friend medals. I didn't realize that on my main account I had over 2,000 Friend medals, so I was like, oh, Rainbow Fragment, cool. So the arena medals though are just mainly going to be the equipment stuff, which I don't know if I'm going to blow any of my coins on this just yet. Being able to get some of the books would be nice, but I'd rather have like a farming event for it or something. If anything, I can save them for like some hammers or, you know, probably the seals. Probably ultimately aim for the Sage Staff recipe, because it's a pretty good weapon apparently. But we'll see. But that's going to be all I've got for today. We've got the maintenance going on tonight, so again, no guild battles. And I may look to do some matchmaking, probably on my main account, during my stream. I stream War of the Visions on my channel on Wednesdays at 7:30 Central. So, but appreciate you guys watching. Feel free to give a like. Feel free to subscribe if you want. Leave me any comments if you have any suggestions on anything. Always open to hear feedback on these. So, but again, appreciate y'all. Stay safe out there. Have a great day.